Please, T, can we just turn the heat on?
No, because your carbon footprint is too high already. So no, we're balancing it out by not turning on the heating.
But I got a hat and down hoodie.
Well, just base layers.
Luckily, we have a deal on down jackets on the Epic TV shop. More info on that in a bit. This week, Alex Honnold is in action. We've got all the highlights from the Japan combined IFSC comp, and Aidan Roberts sends a 9A Boulder. Right, T, we've got the hoodies off. It's not quite as cold.
No, but it's nice and cozy, isn't it?
It is cozy. I like it.
We just can't move that much because they make an awful sound.
True, we've got the rustle on the mic. Not a good idea. We're going to start with IFSC action because I've literally just come back from Japan. So look, this is a spoiler alert. If you don't know who won and you don't want to know, skip this section. Morioka in Japan hosted the last IFSC comp of the year, and it was in the Olympics combined format. In the women's comp, Mori and Natalia Grossman were dominant in the bouldering, and it all came down to the lead climb. Mori did the best and won gold, with Natalia in second and Cheon-so in third. For the men, Tomoa Narasaki was coming off the back of clean sweeping the Asian champs, and he won again in Japan, with his impressive boulder round giving him an easier job in the lead. Yoshiyuki Ogata was second, and Kokoro Fuji battled back from behind into third. So interesting comp, and that's it for 2022. It's gone. We're finished.
It's a wrap on the season.
Exactly.
It kind of like sets it up well for the next year and the new players.
Exactly, it really does. Mori's super impressive as always. And of course, next year we've got the combined qualifiers. Bern will host the world champs. Bern. So we're using this format, and it's going to be locked in points-wise by the end of the year. So the decision will finally be made. So they tweak the boulder.
This year.
This year, yeah. So by the end of this year. So Boulder's now 5 and 10 points. The lead wall scoring zones are lower down the wall, which helped in Japan. So very interesting, good comp. Yeah, that's it.
What was the thing with Sean Bailey and his skin?
Well,
I just saw that on Instagram. I was like, yeah, savage comp.
There was an insane schedule. So day one was qualis, day two was semi-finals, and then the men's final was in that evening.
Okay.
So the men ended up climbing 12 boulders and 3 lead routes over 2 days. So although everyone...
Like back to back?
Yeah, back to back.
Right.
And although everyone was in the same boat for the men in terms of tiredness, Sean's point was that he couldn't quite perform as much as he wanted to, which is a fair point. It was to do with like a TV slot that was pre-booked for the finals. That's why they couldn't tweak stuff and Corona regulate. Anyway, it wasn't ideal, but it was good finals, and yeah, that's it.
All right, thanks for the update. My next news story is from the US because Alex Honnold is back in action. As reported on Grip.com, Alex Honnold completed the huge Red Rock Traverse, or HURT, in a single push. This is the ultimate climbing endurance challenge. It includes 14 Red Rock Classic multi-pitch routes, hiking and scrambling for over 7,000 meters of elevation, from White Rock to Black Velvet, and he covered all of these distances in 32 hours. About the climbing adventure, his wife Sunny summed it up pretty well in her Instagram post. This was no small objective to tackle. Amidst dad and life duties, but your motivation and willingness to push yourself are really quite something. This is quite something.
It is quite something indeed. Alex Honnold back soloing, I guess, in that time.
I guess a mix of things. He said he's gonna post more about it and slash GPS track, and he has to like modify the points and all of that.
Okay.
But yes, more information to come. And what about this? And he's headed to Yosemite, I guess. Or,
is he? Okay.
There are a couple of images of Sonny in Yosemite, so.
Well, it's Yosemite season, isn't it? So he'd probably be out there crushing things. Talking about crushing things, a 9A Boulder has been sent. As reported by UKC, Aidan Roberts has climbed the 9A Boulder Alphane in Kironico, Switzerland. He's been dedicated to training for other projects and says on his Instagram how much he enjoyed the experience of repeating this climb. The line was first sent by Sean Rabatou last year, although he only announced it this summer. So, big things being done in the 9A world, which is pretty awesome. And I think Will Bose is there as well, trying it.
Yes.
And someone else, I think Sam Pratt's filming it or taking photos, I don't know. Yes, and we'll be in Kironico area, or Ticino anyway, I will be, for the Red Bull event, which is going to be happening in a couple of days. A giant dam. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
I thought we should swap gigs because I'm going to another event in Paris and try to commentate.
Yeah, you're live commentating and I'm filming up a dam over the next couple of days.
Yeah, but that's like in my hometown. Like that dam used to be like the weekend trip.
Hey, I'm going to stay bouldering. Maybe I'll just tick Alphane when I'm about it. Next week's news show, you'll see.
Okay, I've got some sport climbing news from Italy. Italian climber Laura Rogora dropped a couple of sands last week, and here's the summary. So, she climbed Mental Trip, a new 8C+ put up by Roberto Podio, and managed to climb this route just second go. She also climbed Unchio L2, giving it a personal grade of 8C+, because she found new, easier beta. She thought about the possibility of climbing the same line starting from a short 8B to the left. So she put a bolt on the traverse, and the result was a 60-meter line made up of 80 moves, and she called it 80 Giza, giving it the grade of 9A. And the previous week, she also repeated Adamondra's Pungitopo, an 8C+/9A in Arco, on her fourth go.
As reported by 8A.nu, Celine Amoras has climbed the 8C+ La Fuente and Chantier in the Verdon Gorge. She's been trying the route for a few seasons, and it consists of 3 hard sections at 8B, 8B+, and 8A+. So, strong performances on the sport climbing scene.
Yes, it's a season. It's a season. A couple of weeks ago, we were like, when is it starting? When are people gonna send again? What are they trying? And now it's coming all in.
Sending season is here. Expect more ascents. Mountaineering season is also here. So we got news from the Karakoram. There has been a first ascent in the Karakoram range in Pakistan after a team of Hassan Al-Jabala, Adan Khan, Sebastian Carnieto and James Price made the traverse of Mishika Peak as reported by Planet Mountain. They ascended it via the East Ridge and descended via the Southwest Ridge. This is a 5,464-meter mountain. Price also completed the first ascent of the nearby 5,465-meter Pekka Peak, which he soloed. Right, so that's it. Mountaineering news, finishing things off in Pakistan. Pretty cool. And again, we're expecting more ascents from the big mountains coming soon.
Yes, very cool new first ascent. But since people are sending a lot of sport routes, we gotta talk about the 9A roundup. As reported on 8A.nu, Spanish climber Gonzalo La Roja, who in the last month has done 3 8C+ and 1 9A, now has climbed Patanix, a 9A+ in Rodayar. As reported on fanaticclimbing.com, Stephanie Lopiccolo has repeated Triptych Ton, a 9A in Gorge de Loup. 10 years ago, she was part of the French team and ticked numerous 8Bs and 8Cs. Now, at 37, according to Fanatic Climbing, she's the second woman to climb 9A after having 2 children. We quickly spoke about this ascent of Alex Magos last week, Red Rum, a 9A+ in Montserrat. But now the news is out that he climbed it on his 3rd go. In the meantime, he also made the first ascent of Patatas Pantera, a 9A, and climbed Chan Chan Bastards, a 9A+/B, a combination of The Journey, Part 1, into a chip top of Café Columbia. So new route, link up first ascent 9A of The Journey, Part 1 into another route, which you filmed Tom Boulder on, right?
Yes, I did. And it's an amazing crag, that super. If it's the La Fuente one, right?
No, the one, you remember the Tom Boulder video with the mono and stuff?
Oh, yes.
So
okay,
it's the
sorry.
bottom of that, so it's that climb into another climb.
Right, I'm with you. Yeah, savage crags. So
But like that's
overhanging.
1, 2, 3, many 9As in like a week or something.
Dang. Okay, right. Well, so 9As. Let's see if there's anything on the 9B counter. No.
Well, yes,
Oh, yeah?
because Laura Rogora and
Oh, yeah.
no, can
women's
we do it again?
9A.
I don't remember her name.
Is it?
sorry.
Is it?
Yes.
So no 9Bs, but for the women?
9As.
Yeah, women have been
So
crushing, right?
1 point to Laura and another point to Stephanie.
Excellent. Add it to the tally. So before we continue, I want to talk about Elnaz Rikabi because I was obviously in Japan, so I was talking to some of the people. So I know the IOC, the IFSC, and an Iranian representative. I can't remember if it was a coach or not. They had a conversation to try to ensure her safety and work out what's going on.
Yeah.
However, since then, it's been announced on social media that she's under house arrest. So obviously, terrible situation, super brave stance that she's made, and we'll keep you guys updated with anything we hear along the way.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've been wearing down jackets because it's cold. Winter is coming, it's freezing, and we got a special deal this week. Up to 30% off some down jackets. That's down and synthetic on the Epic TV shop. So if you want a bargain, grab one.
And also, it keeps you nice and cozy.
It does. I'm warm.
And you can never have too many down jackets because, layering down jackets is the ultimate crag trick.
That is true, yeah. Down on down on down with synthetic underneath, yeah.
Exactly. And another deal that's coming up this week is the Halloween outlet. Because Halloween, it's next week, but we've got an outlet going on the Epic TV shop. Check out that page because you can find gear up to 60% off.
Bargains. Right, let's talk about content. Kicking off with Robbie Phillips, who's a Climbing Daily favourite. He's got a special movie on Climbing Daily dropping Thursday. Check out this teaser.
I love climbing in Scotland because there's just nowhere like it. I've travelled the world in 17 years and I've never been anywhere like Scotland.
Cannot wait for that to come. So that's Thursday, exclusive on Climbing Daily.
On Climbing Daily, because on Epic TV on Thursday, the new, series of La Sportiva Living Legends is coming out, so check out the trailer.
Ho avuto la fortuna di avere dei genitori molto appassionati della montagna, dell'ambiente outdoor.
Bravo!
Това, че се занимавам с спортно катерене, не ми пречи в ежедневието.
I started climbing thanks to my parents, who were both climbers already at the moment I was born.
Well, she started climbing at a very early age, so we had to pull her off the rock,
Мисля, че на това дължа успехите си, на всичко, освен родителската и подкрепа и страна треньори и спонсори.
E diciamo che l'arrampicata può anche essere un ottimo esempio e strumento per mostrare al nostro figlio il mondo.
I can't smile to the camera anymore because then it's... Okay.
I love it this time of year when that happens. It comes out, watching the films.
Series.
I love the series too. I was one of my first.
No, that's what I said before. You're copying what I'm saying. It was one of the first videos I ever saw, and I don't know. I remember the intro bit that was black and white. Anyway, really good series every year. 3 episodes coming out in the next weeks.
Exactly. So that's that. Right, comment of the week. We're going to sing because no one sent us a comment. If you want to send us a song.
Are we singing?
Yeah, we have to. Because you got to email climb@epictv.com with your comment of the week song or DM us on Instagram with it. Are you ready? It's just free widget it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Comment of the week.
Week.
Very good. That was week.
Weeks. Many weeks.
Do you have one?
No, you have one though.
Yes, I do. So this is from someone who says Summit Fever might just become a bigger meme producer than Vertical Limits ever was. This is the feature film to do with mountaineering that you and me are in as journalists for Epic TV. A veteran amongst the climbing fraternity has been killed.
We haven't watched it yet.
We haven't watched it yet.
We should highlight that. It's on the internet though, so it's really easy to watch.
Yes, you can check it out.
But I'm kind of terrified. You've been in movies before though.
Some, when I was a child, yeah.
In Robert Downey Jr.'s arms.
I was a very
Insert
successful
clip.
child actor. It all went terribly wrong once I got
Insert
old.
clip.
I've no more sons of the royal blood for you to slaughter.
I can't wait to see the memes. I haven't seen anything yet.
I haven't either, but they're coming apparently.
Maybe climbers actually haven't watched the movie and it's hit a bigger audience and people will actually start climbing and mountaineering because this movie will really inspire them, right?
Maybe. We'll have to see. Watch this space. Mountains get filled up. We know who to blame.
No, not filled up, but
busy.
why not?
Populated.
Yeah, but why not share it to more
Sharing
people?
the world, yes.
Plus, there's so many mountains.
That's true, they're big.
There's something for everybody. And
you haven't got a comment, have you? That's why you're filling. You're just saying words because you can't read it.
Fine. Instead of a comment of the week, though, I have a climbing joke.
Okay, go on.
Because,
Because you're hilarious.
well, no, I'm just reading it out from the internet.
Go on, I'm ready.
Actually, it's from upjokes.com/rock climbing jokes. Rock climbing is not good for mood swings. Too many ups and downs.
Oh, God, that's bad. That's bad, T. It's a bad joke.
Too many, like
I'm with you.
physically, mentally,
It's a roller coaster.
performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, send a better joke as well. Comment underneath.
If you're a moody person, you'll just swing here and there because, Yeah.
There we go. Thanks, T. That's it for this week's news show. We'll be back next week for more news. Make sure you subscribe to the channels. Links down below for everything we've chatted about, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.